When I think about hope, I think about the story of Deborah in Judges 4 and 5 in the Bible.
Hope is a home. Hope is a safe haven. Hope is love. Hope is a place of encouragement.
Hope is community.
Hope is preparation.
Hope is intentional. Hope is impactful. Hope is love. Hope is faith.
It says that she rose as a mother to the nation to meet the need of her people when they were in devastation. And so I kind of think of that, of hope being rising to meet the need. And so for me, hope is a catalyst.
The reason that I love Hope and want to be here is because I love our kids.
I am Layali McNeil. We are at my college, Meredith College, and I am a 2020 graduate of Hope Academy.
My name is Lynn Anae Leung. I am 18 years old and I graduated from Hope in 2020.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Mason, and I graduated from Hope in 2016.
My name is Wesley Carter. We are at Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm 18 and I graduated Hope in 2020. What makes Hope Academy special is the energy that flows through the building. And for the students, it flows through the adults. Having adults that truly can play a role in that preparation for the students, it takes, like everyone said, it takes a village to raise a child.
We did this really beautiful exercise at the beginning of the year called grounding statements. The common thread that existed was that at Hope Academy, we get to teach the whole child.
The reason Hope is special to me is because it's the first place where I truly felt like myself, and I felt like I could branch out of my shell. And I know it's only middle school and I only went to elementary before that, but I truly felt like my classmates, my teachers, everyone there were my family. And it's had a big impact on who I am today.
Miss Stanley, Sharika Stanley, who was a math teacher, I think she was one of the first people to really speak identity over me and who I was, and to call me into things that I could do and could be that I probably wasn't in that moment or that time in my life. And I was so young, and it's middle school, but it really does change the trajectory of your life, because then I remember it affected me in high school and college, and even today still remembering some of the things that they said. And just how I show up and how I show up with integrity matters. And
I feel like with Hope, the teachers for me played a major role. Hope wouldn't have been Hope without the teachers.
To have people to pray over you during a school day, to pray with you before a test, to have chapel every morning, to have a Bible teacher that you can actually learn from, to have lessons that you can not only learn to better comprehend, but actually apply when it comes to biblical teachings.
I think it's our calling. I think it is what makes it different is that God has asked us to do it.
It's extremely impactful for somebody that's in middle school, because middle school is a really transitional and pivotal time in your life. And it's the time that you're kind of forming your opinions, your values, your personality, who you're gonna be when you step out into the world. Definitely began, the shaping of that began when I was in middle school. So it's just a perfect time to have these type of people in your life.
For me, attending Hope Academy as a younger kid, just being around such adults and people who push a message and show genuine, true care. The teachers, for me, created an example of what it means to stand on something and really stand for what you believe in.
The beautiful part about Hope is that there really are different people are in different pockets and doing their pocket really well. When it all comes together, is so beautiful, holistic.
If you don't have that growing up and you don't see nobody really standing on what they believe and showing that through their actions, how are you supposed to do it when you get older? And for me, the teachers, they did that. They showed what it meant to stand on something and believe in it and do it wholeheartedly, completely.
I can actually have a personal relationship with my teacher. I can go to my teacher and they know me by name. And I don't have to feel like I'm struggling to be seen in a classroom. Ever since attending Hope, I've searched for academic environments that mimic Hope Academy. And Meredith College mimics Hope Academy in that way. The student-teacher ratio, I have class discussions that are in a circle.
Hope Academy, they planted that seed in me. They, everything I learned at Hope Academy, I'm seeing on a higher scale.
I feel like we had a closer community, but for Hope, I don't think there were very few moments where I had to doubt people's intentions, and I truly felt like it was some place that I could always go back to if I ever needed a breather or of some sort.
My hope is that when kids leave us is that they always know that they have a soft place to land here. If you make a mistake, come back. We can help. If you need help with your homework, come back. We can help. If you need resources, come back. We can help.
Also, were able to walk with me, some of the teachers and staff that I could come back to walk with me and disciple me and tutor me and have resources also for high school. And not just that, but even after, like applying for college and how do I apply for college and how do I pay for college? Because I don't have the money to pay for college, nor do my parents. But for them to be able to show me how it was such a crazy, life-changing thing for me, just to set me up well for my future family and children. And I'm able to, even now, give back to Hope Academy. And so I just really appreciate the opportunities to come and be a substitute teacher in Hope.
It's really a home. I keep thinking back to home, but it truly felt like a second home to me.
Like it's an immense privilege to go to a school that wants to provide you with experiences you've never had before, with experiences you'll never forget, with teachers who will never forget you.
I want to thank every single teacher that was at Hope Academy. You all played a major role in the amazing man that I have become and am to become.
Yeah, so, and for all of that, I just want to say thank you to Hope Academy. Thank you to the donors, thank you to the sponsors, thank you to all the people that has just poured into my life and have made it possible for me to even be alive and be living, but not just living, but like flourishing and having abundant life that I know that Jesus has for me and hope in him. Thank you.
And I think that that's what Hope helped me appreciate and have that mindset of like thanking God, because I don't know how you did this, but thank you. And I think Hope Academy as a school, that's how I feel when I think of it. I don't know how you did this, but thank you, God.
All the time I think, I wish I would have gone. I wish I could have come to school here. But that's the beautiful thing too, is that kids come back. I mean, there's a half day in Guilford County or a half day at schools. It is not uncommon that alumni, that we have 2 or 3 alumni here that you walk into a classroom and they're sitting in the back listening to Coach Hubert lecture about plants. And they just come and they eat and they walk around and they come in and chat and, right, it's home, right? It's like, it feels like it's home. I don't think there are many high schoolers that go back to their middle school to listen to a science lecture in the back of the classroom because they hope to be able to chat with their science teacher in a few minutes during class change.
You all hold a place in my heart that is so dear and so close to me. I will never forget my roots. Any hardships I go through, I think of you all, every single one of you all. Ms. Caldwell, Mr. Mullins, Mr. Pittman, Coach Hubert, Miss Maddie, Miss Stanley, Coach Pam, anybody who ever came and spoke at chapel, anybody who ever came and sung for our chapel, anybody who ever donated. It's so many people that I can't even name, but if you was there during that time, I love you and I appreciate you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I truly do appreciate everything that you have done for me personally. Thank you.